Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host Brody has the game off. He's busy researching for the 50th anniversary games we featuring Inside Sports from the 50th anniversary of the Impossible Dream season. We've got a couple of, at least one game, possibly two games today. So he's getting ready to co-host those. I gave him the early afternoon off. So I figured we'd play a game from Digital Diamond Baseball in the meantime. Chris Sale pitched last night, and the Red Sox won in 15, so I figured this would be the next game on the schedule I wanted to play. So it's going to be a game between Boston and Milwaukee at Milwaukee. Chris Sale on the mound. So without further ado, let's get this game underway. So I've updated a new version of this. I found they had the version 6, but 0.04 or something like that, and this is 0.07, so I hadn't updated it in a while. So I updated that, so you get some new screen here. We'll see if there's any other new features that I haven't used yet. So alright, so Chris Sale against Willy Peralta. And usually I play the home team when I do this, but since when I play the Red Sox, I'll play whether they're home or away. So let's see here. So I will readjust this Red Sox lineup. I'll use the same players, but I will adjust it a bit if necessary. Actually doesn't look too bad. I think I am going to move Mitch Moreland up. Let's see here. There we go. And let's see. Is it going to be who's pitching for Milwaukee? Is it Peralta's a righty? Okay. So I'm going to put Chris Young down. He doesn't hit righties quite as well, though this year it's kind of a little different. I think normally hits lefties a lot better, but I think it's more even this time. Look at some of these usages here. Let's see if we can maybe cut down some of these usages here. So getting kind of high, especially with Jackie Bradley and Sandy Leon. Let's see here. Benintendi not in the lineup. We'll throw Benintendi in center and give Bradley a day off to start here. Yeah, so he'd be number 8. Switch him to center field. There we go. Let's see here. And Sandy Leon, let's see, maybe we'll give him a day off too and have Christian Vasquez. Yeah, Vasquez is only 69%, so we'll try to obey these usage rules as much as possible. So we'll switch that, number 7. And Benintendi a little further up there. We'll put him ahead of. Actually, we'll move Marrero down. Switch him to Benintendi. I remember how to do this. And I'll put him number 8. Chris Sale's got a bat, so we'll move Benintendi up to the 3 spot. Marrero will move down. Oops, I moved the wrong guy. Bogart's back up. I guess that's good. That'll work. So alright. So let's get this game underway. Let's check the lineup real quick for Milwaukee. Alright. Let's play some ball. Play ball. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's bring these up a little bigger. Does that work? Okay, that shouldn't overlap anything there. If it does, we'll readjust it. Alright, so Willy Peralta is on the mound for the home team Milwaukee Brewers. For the first 6 weeks of the season, he had a record of 4-2, 6.08 ERA. And in the replay, 1-3 with a 5.49 ERA. So ERA is a little bit better, but record is not. So Red Sox lineup is as follows: Dustin Pedroia, the second baseman, will bat first. Mookie Betts is the right fielder batting second. Andrew Benintendi is the center fielder today, batting third. Batting cleanup is Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop. The first baseman, Mitch Moreland, will bat fifth. Batting sixth will be the left fielder today, Chris Young. Batting seventh, Christian Vasquez behind the plate. Third baseman, Devin Marrero, batting eighth. And on the mound, batting ninth, since we're in National League Park, Chris Sale. So that's your Red Sox lineup. So Dustin Pedroia comes into the game. In real life, through the first 6 weeks, had a .286 average in 33 games with 2 homers and 14 runs batted in. So far, doing even better, hitting .333 with 2 homers and 13 runs batted in. Hitting .322 against righties. So here's a windup from Peralta. Looks in for the sign for Bandy. Here's the windup and the pitch. 6:17 and above will get him on. And he'll lace a single. So the Red Sox off to a good start with a leadoff single by Pedroia. Next up, Mookie Betts, runner-up in the MVP last year voting. He is hitting .230 so far in the replay with 3 homers and 12 runs batted in. So after a bit of a slow start, the first 6 weeks hitting .296 with 6 homers and 25 runs batted in. So the power numbers have not come around quite yet. So Pedroia in first with Betts up. He'll need a .607 and above to get on. And Pedroia is unable to get a good lead. And hardline drive to second. Franklin jump and make the catch for out number 1. And as Pedroia dives back to the bag, and he's doubled up. So Pedroia is unable to get back to the bag. A little too far off there. And the bases are empty now with 2 down. For Andrew Benintendi, season .294 with 5 homers and 22 runs batted in through the first 6 weeks. So far in the replay, even better, .320 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. Hitting .303 against righties. Hitting even better against lefties, surprisingly, since he is a lefty. That's pretty. .391 against lefties. So here's the windup and the pitch. .606 and above to get on. And he will hit a deep fly ball to center. Could be... And Braxton makes the catch at the wall. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the first. So Chris Sale on the mound. Let's take a look at his stats. So Chris Sale, so far in the replays, got a 5-1 record with a 2.57 ERA. 49 innings pitched, only 26 hits allowed. Whip of .857. 69 strikeouts in those 49 innings. The actual season was 4-2 with a 2.14 ERA. So ERA is a bit higher in the replay, but he's getting a little bit more run support. 59 innings pitched, 32 hits allowed through the first 6 weeks. 85 strikeouts in those 59 innings. So whip is even better in the actual season. And on base percentage of only .216 against him, .238 in the replay. So, alright. So, Domingo Santana will be the right fielder batting first for the Brewers, followed by Keon Broxton, the center fielder. Batting third, Eric Thames, the actual leader in home runs so far in the season in the majors. Batting cleanup will be Ryan Braun, the left fielder. Behind the plate, Jeff Bandy, the catcher. Travis Shaw is the third baseman, the ex-Red Sox, having a great year in the actual season. Batting sixth. Batting seventh is Hernan Perez, the shortstop. The second baseman, Nick Franklin, will bat eighth. And on the mound, batting ninth, is Willy Peralta. That's your Milwaukee Brewer home lineup. So Domingo Santana comes into the game. Hitting .259 in the replay with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. Hit .265 with 5 homers and 13 runs batted in the replay. So average about the same, power a little bit less. So 7-14 and above to get on against Sale, and he will start off with a strikeout. So Sale strikes him out. Pitch looking. So Broxton up now. Keon Broxton, the center fielder. Hitting .270 with 4 homers and 12 runs batted in through the first 6 weeks of the season. So far in the replay, hitting .257 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. So he'll need a 751 and above to get on against Sale. And he'll strike out. Big swing and a miss there. So the first 2, Sale strikes out the first 2 batters. Brings up the power hitting Thames. So let's check out his stats. .364 with 19 homers and 38 runs batted in 35 games so far. Simulation. Actually, even better than way better than he did in the actual season. .315 average with only 13 homers and 25 runs batted in. Also pretty good though, 36 games. So he's just 1 game behind, but has hit 6 more homers. So off to a torrid start. Thames steps into the box. Here's the windup in the pitch by Sale. He'll need a 715 and above, and he will ground out to Moreland, and he'll take it himself. And the Brewers go in order in the first, so after 1 full, no score. Bogarts, Moreland, and Young up for the Red Sox. Bogarts, the cleanup hitter today, hitting .330 with 2 homers and 15 runs batted in so far. And hitting .339 with no homers and 11 runs batted in, so a little bit more power in the replay than he has in the actual seasons. Not much power this year so far. And he will hit a shallow fly ball to center. Broxton drifts over to his right, makes the catch for out number 1 here in the second. Not sure exactly why we have an X there, but we do. In the second inning spot there for Milwaukee. Hopefully that won't affect our gameplay. So next up, Mitch Moreland. The lefty's hitting .245 with 5 homers and 16 runs batted in so far in the replay. Hitting .254 with 2 homers and 16 runs batted in, so he's exhibiting more power in the replay. 605 and above to get on. And he'll lace a double to right. Santana follows it into the corner, throws it in, but not before Moreland slides in the second with a 1-out double. So the Red Sox have an opportunity here. Chris Young, the left fielder, comes up, hitting just .174 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in so far in the replay. Hitting .250 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in the actual season, so struggling a bit in the replay. So he'll need a 643 and above to get on. 759 and above will most likely get the run home. And big swing and a miss there. He'll strike out. So that brings up Christian Vasquez with 2 down and runner in scoring position. Off to a great start in the regular season with .364 average in 17 games with 4 runs batted in. So far in 14 games, doing equally as well. .368 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. So here's the windup and the pitch by Peralta. And he'll hit a soft ground ball to first. Thames will pitch to the Peralta covering, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So they get a run in scoring position, but cannot score. So that'll bring up Braun, Bandy, and Shaw up against Sale here in the Brewers second. So Braun hitting .265 with 6 homers and 16 runs batted in. And he's played 9 more games actually in the simulation, but with only 1 more home run, about the same amount of RBIs, and hitting about a little bit better in the actual season, 20 points. So here's the windup in the pitch to Braun. 700 and above will get him on, and he will strike out to lead off the second. So 1 down here in the second. Sale already has 3 strikeouts. So to bring up Jeff Bandy, the catcher, hitting .275 with 5 homers and 12 runs batted in the simulation. Only 182 against the lefties. Hitting .284 with 5 homers and 11 runs batted in the actual season. So Sale looks in the sign from Vasquez. The windup in the pitch. And sweeping curve. Ground ball to first. Moreland will make the play unassisted for out number 2. Brings up Travis Shaw, the ex-Red Sox. Hitting .283 with 8 homers and 31 runs batted in the actual season. Just 181 though in the replay with 5 homers and 17 runs batted, so scuffling a bit in the replay. 805 and above to get on against Sale. And his shallow pop up to the catcher. Vasquez calls for it, makes the catch. So that'll do it for the Brewers in the second, so they can go in order once again. So we head to the, show exactly what that X is. That might be something new with the replay there. I mean with the update. It may put an X there. So when it gets to the 9th inning, if the home team is ahead, they just put the X in there. Alright, so Devin Marrero leads it off for the Red Sox here in the top of the third. Marrero is hitting just 111 in 5 games. Hitting 188 in 8 games in the replay. So here's the windup in the pitch. 673 and above to get on against Peralta. And he will hit a shallow fly ball to center. Broxton drifts to his left and makes the catch for out number 1. It'll bring up pitcher Chris Sale. This is his first, did not at bat at all in the actual season through the first 6 weeks. This is his first interleague game, making his first at bat of the season. So he'll need a 789 and above to get on against Peralta. And he will hit a hard ground ball to second. Bad hot off Franklin's chest, recovers and makes the play for the out. So 2 down here in the Red Sox third inning. Still no score. Brings up Pedroia. Singled his first time up. And he'll hit a shallow fly, pop up the short. Perez is there and makes the catch for out number 1. For out number 3. That'll do it for the Red Sox here in the top of the third. So it'll be Perez, Franklin, and Peralta up for the Milwaukee Brewers. Bottom part of the order. And Perez is hitting .237 with 6 homers and 18 runs batted in the replay. 32 games, hit .286 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. So he needs a 741 and above to get on against Sale. And he'll strike out. It's Sale's 4th K of the day. Brings up Nick Franklin, the switch hitting second baseman. Hitting just 196 with a homer and 6 runs batted in the actual season through 25 games. 19 games, hit .207 with a homer and 6. So very similar stats there. He'll need an 825 and above to get on against Sale. And he strikes out also for out number 2. 5 Ks for Sale through 2 2/3. Brings up the pitcher Peralta. 083 with 2 runs batted in. And 12 at bats in the actual season. In the replay. And 12 at bats in the replay, hitting .250. So faring a bit better in the replay. In the actual season. He'll need an 891 and above to get on against Sale. And he will ground out to first. Moreland fields it and steps on the bag for the out. And first 9 hitters have been set down by Sale. So it'll be Betts, Benintendi, and Bogarts, the triple Bs, against Peralta here in the Red Sox fourth. Betts 0 for 1 in the day. And he'll lace a single. Started off the fourth inning. So good start to the Red Sox fourth. He's wanting to single to center. Brings up Benintendi 0 for 1. So Betts is off. A great throw by the catcher. And Betts is out. So Betts attempts to steal and he's thrown out by Bandy. So 1 out and nobody on base now for Benintendi. And he would have ground ball to second. Takes a bad hop, but he recovers. And Franklin throws him out for out number 2. Brings up Bogarts 0 for 1 in the day. And he will draw a 2-out walk. First walk of the day given up by Peralta. Brings up Mitch Moreland. Singled his first time up. And he will draw a walk, so back-to-back 2-out walks for the Red Sox. RBI opportunity for Chris Young. He gets a 759 and above. That will drive home at least 1 run. And he hits a hard ground ball to third. Shire will field it and throw it to Thames for the out. The Red Sox do not score, and after 3.5, still no score. Santana, Broxton, and Thames up for Milwaukee against Sale. So Santana 0 for 1 on the day. And that'll be the 10th straight batter as he flies out to center, retired by Sale. So Santana is out. Brings up Broxton now. And strike 3 called. So 6 Ks now for Sale. Brings up Thames. And he will strike out. So 12 straight batters in a row. Retired by Sale to start the game. Red Sox looking to get on the board here. They'll have Vasquez, Marrero, and Sale. Vasquez 0 for 1 in the day. And he'll lace a single to left, so good start for the Red Sox here in the 5th. Brings up Marrero. Normally I'd probably have him bunt if he was batting 9th, but I'm probably not going to have him bunt. What's he hitting? You know what I might do? He's hitting less than 200. I'm going to have him bunt, even if Sale is coming up next. Ooh, did I? Oh, I made a mistake here. There we go. Okay. I forgot I normally have the home team with human manager, so no big deal because no changes were made yet. Alright, so we're going to bunt with hit. See if he can get the bunt down. And he does not. Poor bunt. Shaw fields it and throws to Franklin for the out. So they get the lead runner there. So, failed bunt attempt by Marrero. Unable to get the run in scoring position. Brings up Chris Sale, 0 for 1. See if Sale can help himself. And he's going to ground out the first. Oh, it's a shallow pop-up. Has to stay there. So 2 down now for Pedroia, who singled his first time up and he's retired his second time up. 1 for 2, and he will ground out to second and throws over to first, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So they aren't able to get the run home, unable to get the bunt down to get him in scoring position. So to bring up Sale, Braun will lead it off for the Brewers here in the 5th. Still no score. And that will be a walk for Braun. So the Milwaukee's first base runner brings up Bandy, 0 for 1. And he's unable to get a good lead against Sale. And Bandy will strike out for out number 1. 8 Ks now for Sale. Brings up Travis Shaw, 0 for 1. And Braun's unable to get the lead. And wicked slider, big swing and a miss by Shaw. So 9 Ks now for Sale. Braun still at first. Brings up Perez. Still unable to get the lead. And he'll lace a single. That's the first hit off of Sale, so he went 4 2/3 without giving up a hit. And Braun will stop at second. So runners on first and second for Franklin. 0 for 1 on the day. And he will hit a deep fly ball to center. Benintendi on the run. We run out of room, but he makes the catch on the warning track to end the inning. So after 5 fulls, still no score. The BETTS, Benintendi, and Bogaerts, the triple Bs again for the Red Sox. BETTS 1 for 2. Now he's 2 for 3 as he laces a single to left. So leadoff runner is on for the Red Sox. We try a little hit and run with Benintendi. So the Red Sox on the hit and run here. And it's going to be a soft ground ball to short. Perez charges it, throws the Thames for the out. BETTS will advance in the scoring position, so at least they stayed out of the double play there. So it brings up Bogaerts with the runner in scoring position and 1 down. And he's going to fly out to left. Routine fly. So 2 down now for Moreland. Singled and walked. 1 for 1 on the day. And he'll strike out swinging. So the Red Sox unable to get the run home again, and they're here in the 6th. After 5.5, no score. So good pitcher's duel between Peralta and Sale. So Peralta will lead it off from Milwaukee against Sale. And he'll hit a fly ball to center. Benintendi there for out number 1. Santana, the top of the order, up now, 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw a 1-out walk. Second walk given up by Sale today. Brings up Broxton, 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll get hit by a pitch. That one ran in on him. Looks like he'll be alright. So runners on first and second with 1 down. For the dangerous Eric Thames, the home run leader. 19 home runs already on the season. Sale will have to be careful with him. And this could be 2. Fist to the shortstop, charges it, throws them all in for the out. So hit too slowly to turn 2 as the runners move up to Santana the third and Broxton the second with 2 down. So Braun up now, 0 for 1 with a walk. And he'll draw a walk to load the bases. Sale being very careful with him. Brings up Bandy, 0 for 2 on the day. He'll need a 757 and above to get the run in. Bases loaded now. And he'll smash one to short. Bogart dives, gets back up, throws the Moreland for the out. So definitely saved the run there as they leave the bases loaded. So still no score after 6 full. So Peralta will face Young, Vasquez, and Marrero for the Red Sox. Young 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll hit a soft ground ball to short. Perez will field it, throw it to first for the out. Brings up Vasquez, who's 1 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw a 1-out walk. Second time he's been on. Bring up Marrero. He's just going to swing away here. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center. Broxton drifts to his right, makes the catch. So 2 down. So Chris Sale try to help himself here. See if he can at least draw a walk here. And nope, he's going to fly out to left. Shallow fly ball. Braun runs it down. 7th inning stretch time here in Milwaukee with no score. It'll be Shaw, Perez, and Franklin for the Brewers against Sale. Sale up to 9 Ks. And he'll hit a soft ground ball to third. Morel's up with it over to Moreland for out number 1. Perez, so 1 for 2, has the only Milwaukee hit on the day. And he's going to lace one hard to left. Young is there and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down, nobody on base for Franklin. Hitless on the day, 0 for 2. And he is going to hit a shallow pop to catcher. Vasquez calls for it and makes the catch. And that's it for Milwaukee here in the 7th. So 7 full. Neither team has scored yet. The Red Sox will send the top of the order for Pedroia, Betts, and Benintendi up. Against now Juan Marinez come on to relieve Peralta. Let's check his stats out. So Pedroia will fist a single to center. Yep. So let's check out Juan Marinez. So 2-1 in this replay so far. 6.98 ERA, 5.4 ERA with an 0-2 record. So not fared too well for the Red Sox to take advantage of that. So leadoff runner is on for Betts, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Back to the pitcher, looks like. Oh, shallow pop up to the catcher. Bandy will squeeze it, so 1 down. For Benintendi, who's hitless on the day. And he's going to lace a double to left. This could drive the run home. And he dives, can't make the play. 49%. Ugh. We're going to hold him. Just 1 down. So runners on 2nd and 3rd after the double by Benintendi. Braun just missed that one. Bring up Bogarts, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Red Sox with a good opportunity here to get the run home. And he will lace a double to center. It's going to get past Broxton all the way to the wall. Pedroia will score, Benintendi will score, and it's a 2-0 Red Sox lead. So they push across 2 here in the 8th. Bogarts with a 2-run double. Brings up Moreland. He'll draw a walk. Still only 1 out. So Chris Young. Runners on 1st and 2nd and 1 down. And he will hit a hard line drive to left. Braun will pick that one out of thin air for out number 2. Brings up Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a walk. And he will ground out to 2nd. So 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 runners left on base. And after 7.5, the Red Sox now with a 2-0 lead for Sale. Pitcher spot up now. I imagine they're going to pinch hit here. Yeah, and Manny Pina is going to come and pinch hit for the pitcher spot. Marinez. 319 hitter in the actual season in 21 games with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. And a 261 with a homer and 8 runs batted in the replay. Sale looks in for the sign from Vasquez. Here's the windup and the pitch. 7:37 to get on. And it's only a 586, so that will be a fly out to center. Benintendi makes the catch for out number 1. Santana up now 0 for 2 with a walk. So that is going to be a soft ground ball to short. Bogarts gets a late start in it, but charges it. Throws to Moreland for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for Milwaukee here in the 8th. Brings up Broxton 0 for 2 on the day. And he will strike out, so Sale gets his 10th strikeout to end the 8th. So we head to the top of the 9th. The Red Sox up 2-0. Morel, Sale, and Pedroia. The Red Sox will leave Sale in depending upon what happens here. Marrero can get on. He's 0 for 3. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to let Sale try to close it out here. So Sale will strike out against now Jacob Barnes in there. So Barnes is no record with a 3.86 ERA and 1 save in 18 innings pitched, 20 games. Not faring so well in the replay, only 6.07 ERA in 13 innings pitched with an 0-1 record. So Sale, Pedroia up now with 2 down. And hard ground ball to first. Thames will take it himself, and that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 9th. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Thames, Braun, and Bandy up for the part of the order up for the Brewers against Sale. He's got one more batter till he gets tired here. But hopefully he can get through this. We're going to try to tough it out. Unless he gets in trouble, then Kimbrel is warming up. And Thames will strike out for out number 1. 11 strikeouts on the day. Now Ryan Braun up. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Need a 700 to get on. And soft ground ball to third. Goes to Moreland for out number 2. So that'll bring up Jeff Bandy. You notice he doesn't get tired. Normally he would get tired after when it goes 3 above, but because he's cruising along here, only allowing 1 hit, the computer I guess recognizes that. So Brewers are down to their last out. Jeff Bandy 0 for 3. See if Sale can close it out here. Oh my goodness, and he's gonna take deep. So Sale's unable to get it here. I'm gonna give him one more at bat against Shaw. He lefty on lefty here. See if he can close this out. So the catcher takes him deep, and the Brewers are down just by a run now. So it's Shaw tying run here. Shallow fly ball to right, and that'll do it. So Sale comes 1 out away from a shutout. Is able to get the complete game victory, 2-1, only allowing 2 hits on the day, but fortunately gave up that home run to Bandy there, the catcher. Alright, so let's exit out here. So we have a birthday party to go to. Make this game official. Check the box score. Oh, this is cool. So this is a new feature. I didn't see this before. If there's a hitter that, a player that does something in the game, they put a little figure. I do have a picture of Sale, so that must just be a generic thing that happens with it. Wherever the player of the game, it shows the player of the game is the pitcher, I guess. And that's cool. 9 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 run. So a nice little feature addition here. It's nice. Too bad it couldn't have been a shutout, but so that shows why the reason for the star there. So let's take a look at Sale. Complete game 2-hitter. Fortunately, it was not a shutout as catcher Bandy was able to get a solo home run off of him in the 9th. So Peralta gets the loss. Marinas gets the loss as he gives up both runs. Peralta also pitched well. 7 innings pitched, only allowed 5 hits, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Unfortunately, the bullpen could. Well, he wouldn't have got the win anyway. But Marinas goes to 2-2, allowing 2 runs. So I scored 2 at the top of the 8th. Let's take a look at the Red Sox. Pedroia 2 for 5 with a run scored. Betts 2 for 4. Benintendi 1 for 4 with a run scored. Bogarts with the big hit there, and I think it was an RBI single. RBI double, I think it was. Yeah, double. So Bogarts and Sale. Since Sale didn't pitch a shutout, I'll give them co-MVPs to Bogarts and Sale. If Sale would have pitched a shutout, then I would have given him the MVP. I guess you can do a dual MVP because if Bogarts wouldn't have got that hit, they may not have won. So Moreland 1 for 2. And And Vasquez 1 for 3. So 2 hits were just by Bandy, who hit the solo home run in the 9th to break up the shutout. And Perez with a single there too. So that is it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. And we will see you in the next Red Sox replay. Not Red Sox replay. Digital Diamond As Played 2007. Oh, not As Played. Digital Diamond 2017 replay. Well, again, some cool little additions here. We'll see what other additions we can find, and if we play another game. Probably won't play another one today, but we'll play another one soon. And as we're approaching May 15th or 14th or 15th, which we'll have to upload our new stat pack. So yeah, so take care, God bless, and happy Saturday. Mr. Brody will join us in our next video, which will most likely be a 50th anniversary of the '67 season using Inside Pitch Baseball. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.